Well, this is my first attempt at a YouTube video. Thought I'd give you folks a look at what I do with wood here in Vermont. It's February 12th today, so we're halfway through the month, and it was 8 below zero here this morning at 6 o'clock. This wood here was cut about a month ago, mid-January. I've got quite a bit of it up on either planks or pallets, beginning its drying process. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to dry a lot today, but it is, a lot of it is up. There's 6 cords here, and I burn between 5 and 6 cords every year. And what I do is I stack it out here until June, so it has 6 months outside before I put it back into my woodshed. Now, I've found over the years, I've been doing this my whole life, by the way, I'm 65 years old now. I've found through the years here that the end of March, all of April, and May are the best drying months. You get some sun, but more importantly, you get a lot of air movement. And if you've got your wood up and stacked so the air can move through it, it's going to dry. Now, if you notice how I've stacked this wood, you can see that the bark side is up, so I don't even bother to cover it. When it rains, and that's all there is to it. That bark is waterproof, and the rain will pretty much run off from it, and it'll just continue to dry. Later on, when I put it in the woodshed, I know some people say that you should stack it with the bark side down, so that whatever moisture is left in it can evaporate upward. Well, I don't know. I've tried that, and I've tried just throwing it in any old way, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. Once you get it dried 6 months outside, you're in pretty good shape. Now I'm going to walk you over here. Here's some more wood on pallets, and some's on planks, and then we'll get over here a little bit, and here's my woodshed. This woodshed holds 10 cords of wood. When I stack it right in there as tight as I can, get it up as high as I can, I figure middle of February I probably am going to have to burn through the end of March, so I'm looking at another 6 weeks. Right now I've burnt about 4 to 4.5 cords of wood. So I'm a little bit, I burnt a little bit less than I normally do, but it has been a warmer winter. So if you take a look at my middle rows here, now they're not going to dry once they're in. Once they're in here, the outside rows will. As you can see there, I've got the woodshed vented so that air can flow through. That outside row will dry all the time, and you can see from the different types of wood and so on. You can see the checking on the end of the wood, the cracks. You can see that it's kind of yellow or orange now. It used to be white. The wood in the middle, I make sure that's the driest wood when I put it in, because it's not really going to dry in here once I stack it. It's stacked too tight to dry, but everything on the outside will dry. But that wood is very, very dry, very seasoned, ready to go. Up here I have an empty container of fluids that I use to heat with, specifically body heat. That's so when you come out to the woodshed, you've got to have something to fortify yourself. Here's the firewood all the way around. There's some venting way up high in my woodshed, and here's a picture of my cart. I fill that in. I bring it in about once a day. You know, if we have a really cold night, like last night was pretty cold, as I say, 8 below, I might bring in 2 of those. You never know how cold it's going to get, and you don't want to run out and have to get up first thing in the morning, come out and get it when it's really cold. But I heat 2,500 square feet with a wood furnace that's vented to all the rooms. I put it in myself, and I'll plan to show you a video of that at some point if this one comes out well and people are interested. But that's what I do with the wood here. Start it early, give it the time it needs to season, and then get it into my woodshed where it can't get wet from rain and snow, and the outside will continue to season. So if this is helpful to you, I hope it is. Thanks, and have a great day.